Hello Twitch, hello YouTube. My delusions continue, but this time I have some help from you, the community. So I've been trying to make this Deathrattle Death Knight deck work for a couple of days. I did a stream focusing on it and didn't really get anywhere with it, and was a bit, disconsolate. Fortunately now people have had time to play around with it, and there are some Deathrattle Death Knight lists out there now with reasonable win percentages. They're not troubling the top Death Knight decks, but they're okay. And I'm going to pit against two different variants of the deck. Firstly is an aggro one. And the whole point of this aggro one is just to keep minions on the board and just make it very hard to get rid of them. We've got a few eggs. We've even got a Nerubian egg in there. We'll do some yodeling. We've got the old Hawkstrider Rancher. Just keep generating more and more guys. And in the meantime, this is generating corpses, and our big finisher will be Marogar. This is kind of like a set standard deck, to be honest with you. Even before the mini set came out, the only real addition is the Yelling Yodeler. All green, unholy, lovely. And what's nice about this is if we do discover something with Plague Strike or the Mortician, we've also got... Oh, I know I don't have the Nerubian what's-his-macaulay. He's not in there. The egg is, but not the undead. But if we can generate one of the buff cards from Unholy, then we can also make use of that. The second deck that I'm pitting against them, it's the one I think I'm going to start with, is this combo variant, which I did get a few wins, but it felt super clunky at times. And eventually we came to the conclusion that part of the reason why this felt so clunky was that I was trying to put Bone Shredder in the deck, and it meant I was having dead cards all the time. Like, I was trying to not use my Bone Shredders, my Yodelers, my Cageheads, my Frostwhispers. It was just a nuisance. There is a little bit of metric on HS Replay about this deck, and I will admit, the core backbone of this deck I pulled from HS Replay, with a few minor tweaks to it. The tweaks being, they ran Thessarian, I've taken it out, it has such a low win percentage, I don't think it is the winner's choice. Really, I think the Frost rune from this deck is just a squeak Acolyte of Death, so you can draw cards to get to a combo faster. Instead of throwing two Defrosts in, we generate a lot of corpses in this deck, but we don't really use them that often. I use them for Necromancer, and that's about it, because we can't put Marogar in this variant of the deck. They do run 2 cards of Dead Air. I'm toying with putting it down to 1. It has a pretty high played win percentage, honestly, like at 60% right now. But I'm kind of shocked by that. The other cards I'm taking a look at first for the next cut. Bodybagger's got a pretty low win percentage, but I've kept that in just to feed the Battlefield Necromancer. And they run 2 copies of Tour Guide. Now, I understand the reason why they run Tour Guide in that deck. The idea being you Tour Guide, you Hero Power button, you play your Cagehead, and then you spread your Deathrattle between those 3 units. But the Dead Air won't kill the Tour Guide. It will kill Cagehead though, and it will kill the summon unit, so you will get 18 damage already in charge. And you'll have some additional minions on the board next turn. When your 1/1 dies, you'll get another 9/9 charge with Taunt, which you can't use yet. And then when Cagehead dies, he's also got that. And when that dies, I think that is another alternate win condition. Instead of going for the combo, if you lose your combo piece, that is your new win condition. But I don't think you need 2 copies of Tour Guide. I think it's a bad card otherwise. And I toyed with taking Dead Air down to 1 because of that type of thing. Same with Death Growl, but at least with Death Growl, I think I'm going to be using it on the Foul Eggs. It kind of reminds me of the Hybrid Imp deck. We're sort of like an unholy Death Knight deck for the early game, and then we switch into not exactly control mode, but we switch into combo mode and try and finish off with the combo. And we might not need the full 36 damage, we might only need to do 18. Anyway, without further ado, let's get down to business and see who is the best of these 2 decks. We'll start with the combo one first. Okay, a warrior. So I don't want Defrost immediately. Defrost isn't there for more of a refresh. The Arms Dealer is good. Constant Quarter is pretty good, but let me fish for something better. Also, let me put the fan off. Okay, we have the Catered, so we don't need to tutor for it anymore. I forgot we do also have a tutor card for it now. However, the tutor card, if it doesn't find Catered, finds Bone Whisperer, so it's still a good card to play. A little bit of a scuffed start. We might even play Defrost without its corpse requirement. And you know what? Just throw Arms Dealer on the board. If we just butt the next turn, fine. This is the type of card that someone will use a coin for to kill. Interesting. Did not expect a foul egg. I guess this is a menagerie deck. Oh, no, it's not. It's Enrage, isn't it? The Enrage runs the egg. Well, this is going to be a tough matchup then. Ooh, Coined Pain. Do I want to give them a couple of cards? I think I will do, because I reckon they've coined it out on the board to buff it with a Sanguine. Enjoy your 2 cards. I will show you who's the real draw master here. Hello, NG. Hope you're doing well.
True strength rises from the ashes.
Okay. Taunt, you're cheating. Alright, let's get my battlefield on the board. Just to start using some more of the corpses. I mean, we've used them all now, but we can generate some more for him. That's not a huge issue. And I said, we're chilling right now. We have 2 of our combo pieces. Arguably, I only need 2 more. But they've had a pretty spicy start.
The citadel stands strong.
Okay, we can go get our final combo. No, not a final, our second from last combo piece. And then it's just a draw game. Run this in with the Acolyte, maybe? That's a bit pointless.
This is not what we stood for.
I'll leave the 2-2. We don't need to do a trade. The only thing I could think of is if they can now ping this with that, but I don't think they're going to do it anyway.
This place is scary.
I do have a little bit of a problem with the taunts. It shouldn't be too big a problem, because if I get the 36-36 charge on the board, there's not a lot they can do about it anyway. It would deny me just one-shotting them. And I would be on a timer for death. Okay, they did do that in the end. I mean, we can trade it now, so... It's not a huge issue. The other thing I need for that combo is 8 mana. More taunt. You are cheating. Okay, let's draw first. Should have played the Acolyte first, now that I think about it. That is humongous. We'll take one of those. It will pop the eggs, but it'll keep me alive. Yeah, I beamed this turn up a little bit. I should have played Acolyte. Oh, that's convenient though. Okay. All right.
One more death can't hurt.
So we want to be drawing the old cards here, but I need to be careful about how many cards I do draw. That is the last combo piece. So we should Frostwhisper as soon as we can. And we should do one of these. And we should hit you. And one of these. Don't mind about your 3/3s, the taunts were more of an issue. Now we have the dead air as well to enable me to kill Frostwhisper off myself. So they can't, you know, sneak around it. That is what I mentioned in one of the previous episodes, that dead air is just worse than Unholy Frenzy. The one situation it's not is if you're trying to kill something a bit bigger. Like, that's not a huge issue.
This place is scary.
You are taunting like nobody's business. They clearly know what this deck is. Anyway, we can trade Bone Whisperer, Bagger, then Dead Air. Okay.
Lend me your bones.
Yeah, we have the combo. You have to taunt up, buddy. And it's going to have to be a pretty goddamn big taunt. How many minions am I going to get on the board here? I'm going to have 5 minions on the board, so I need to clear one as well. That's unfortunate. We can still beat them. This is why we have Death Growl and stuff as a backup.
to my core.
I am low on cards. You're in the right place to melt your face.
Shout it from the mountaintop. Lend me your bow.
How do I do this now? 9-9 into face into this, or 6-5 into here. And then, if I quarter, I haven't got enough space for the minion to come onto the board. If I dead, do I get... Hang on a minute, I think I've got lethal. I couldn't figure out if the minions came back onto the board first, but they do. You get your Deathrattle minions and the minions come back. So, yeah, we had lethal. Alright, that is a great start for this deck. And you know what? Fair play to Viano, my opponent then. They played around me. They waited for me to have the combo up and tried to disrupt it, and they did disrupt it. Okay, Paladin, at least in like I think the global ranks, is sitting somewhere at the top right now, maybe the top spot. So this will be an interesting game. Don't want a tour guide, you have other uses. I probably don't want Necromancer right now. The one thing I'll say about my deck is I think I don't generate corpses early enough, fast enough. And maybe I can't quite have 2 copies of the... What's it called? The Frosty McFrostface? But we'll see. What's it called? Spend 2 corpses and draw an extra card, or draw 1. I'm so bad with names. Okay, this is aggro Paladin. Or at least the more aggressive variant. Thank you for popping my egg, much appreciated. Defrost, that's its name. I'm just going to stay ahead of you on the board if you don't mind. This could be an opponent where we don't beat them with the combo. Hang it for 1. I'd really like to Acolyte on top of that, but... yeah. This is the better play. Coin Defrost. If I don't coin Defrost next turn, I can Acolyte coin Hero Button at the very least. Okay. I think because I've got 2 Acolytes, I'm willing to make this play. Just try and stop him from smashing me in the face until I get the combo. We still draw a card, we have corpses. And this is a bit of a nightmare for the Paladin. I assume a trade is going to occur here. And then we Acolyte plus Necromancer now. Yeah.
Easier to draw.
That is a bit spooky. You gonna buff it? No. Well, it's still the right play, I think.
One more death can't hurt.
Protect my face! Go, Necromancer.
The light dims.
Oh my god.
Need a bit more spice over here.
They drew their entire early game. Okay, it's another draw card. Are you... No, you're not going to leave this up. You are going to leave it up. Bold. Very, very bold is what I'll say about that.
The fallen will serve.
Alright. How much are you on? 4-4 already. Oh my god, they top Depurator! Ah! Pain. Pain.
Need a bit more spice over here.
We're in a bit of trouble here. You may have noticed. We need miracles. That will do as a miracle. Ping you one time. Doesn't matter if I hit you, so I shouldn't hit you. Honestly, maybe I should have left that board as it was for a little bit longer. I was a little bit worried about getting just one shot.
Reporting for duty.
Right, we kind of would like some death rattles here.
The citadel stands strong.
2... Doesn't really move the needle that much on the arms dealer right now. I could just ping that anyway. I kind of want to leave this though as a 3. I think I'm okay with it being a 3.
My rule
The
is
citadel stands strong.
Although it's only healing... Sorry, it's only healing for 2. He's going to do 5 with it. Wow, this has been the opposite of the last game. All my combo pieces... Well, I've got one of them, I suppose. But 3 of my combo pieces, my finder is in the bottom 12 cards in my deck. Not lethal, is it? 17, 23, 28. Okay, it is.
you are a master.
I can't count. I did have to trade. Honestly, that was a bit of an unlucky. Do I make a small change? It feels a little bit cheaty. The card that I was umming and ahhing over before going for... You know what? I'll meet in the middle, and let's see which one was better. I'm doing a more of a... What's the word for it? More optimizing. Remorseless Winter is draw a card, do 2 to all. Sometimes I'm going to need to get the board back. I think I just don't have enough corpses for this consistently, so we'll do one of each. And if aggro Death Knight needs a little substitution, they can have a substitution as well halfway through. That'll be fair then. But if we got like one cage head, then that game might have gone a little bit differently. I probably would have ignored the combo and just started trying to keep death rattles on the board. I didn't even draw my eggs. Alright, I don't think I hold you. I really want the eggs first. Okay. Give me my egg package. Thank you. This is interesting. I love Fizzle. We definitely Baron here. I should have Baroned on the other side, actually, for Death Growl, but instead I'll Acolyte of Death to the left side of the egg. And then we'll start trading drawing cards, getting boys. Interesting.
One more death can't hurt.
Okay, we have a combo piece. This feels pretty good. In fact, we have two of our combo pieces. Oh, it is blood. It's a 30-card blood deck. So going super wide is not necessarily the best idea here. However, I'd like them to start using some of their resources, I think.
Lend me your bones.
That was pretty good. Whoops. No, we're still fine. I didn't count for the additional death at the end. So right, we have Frostwhisperer. There's Blood Boil, that's fine. I say it's fine. They're actually above 36 health now. And I'm missing a combo piece, so we need to start burning a few cards.
Lend me your bones.
Stop drawing me cards, please. Your service has been done. I don't think I'm going to need Tour Guide. We're going to go for the full combo.
Here for the tour?
But I guess I can hold my hero power at 0.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
Sure. I mean, the Scourge actually is a pretty good thing to get right now. Until I get this combo fully up, it will allow me to have a little bit of extra time. 3, 6, 7, 8. This would take me to 10. Is there a card I can just throw out of my hand right now? Not really at 2. I just need to be a little bit careful. We're probably going to Scourge next turn. I guess I could throw this out for 1 instead.
Your tour ends here.
The citadel stands.
And if we draw the Yelling Yodeler next turn, we can start the combo. And unless they heal beyond 36, it's lethal. Or taunt. And I'd like to do the combo as soon as I can, because this is one of the decks that can disrupt me by just destroying a minion. Alright.
Your tour ends here.
What have we got here? We've got some right garbage. We've got some real poop here. But it's fine. Force them to use more resources. Eight cards left.
Our gift of frost shields us.
Dead man's ready!
Me have that for you.
Come on, it's on the bottom of my deck, isn't it?
I do.
I'm just trying to keep my hand a little bit free, but I need to be a... It's like I want my hand free, but now my combo pieces are super susceptible to patchwork. Pardon me. Even if they do patchwork, I can still beat them without it. In fact, I might even have lethal now. They're only on 18, so I don't need the full combo.
Blood for the Lich King.
Do we go for it? Actually, I think I missed a guaranteed lethal. I did need the tour guide. I could have done it with Cagehead, Tour Guide, Hero Power. But I have no way to kill the hero. Oh no, I do with Dead Air. Yeah, I have lethal. I don't have lethal. I'm one mana off lethal.
My rule is eternal.
But what is the worst that happens? What can they do to stop this? Heal above 16. I think we can start it. I don't think they can stop me. Famous last words. Because even if you kill that, there's two more coming. And I can Yelling Yodeler next turn. And I can Dead Air. They don't have silence unless they're running... I mean, if they're running Starfish, well done. They deserve to win. This just stops me from losing to Patchwork. That's kind of why I wanted to send it now. $18. 3 off lethal. Not 3 off lethal. That's why Dead Air's good. Kill your charges, refresh their attack. So Blood Death Knight might be one of the decks where we don't wait for the combo again. We just send it early. Okay. This feels more coherent than what we were doing before. I think it's safe to say I don't need to call this version a Delusion. It's not Delusion 5 anymore. I'm definitely misplaying it, though. There's actually more skill to this deck than I thought there was going to be. It's not quite just draw the combo. You can sometimes go earlier. Thanks to Dead Air. Thanks to Tour Guide. I just need to do better at recognizing that. Now, this is an interesting hand. Oh, it's Lady S, isn't it? In theory, if they have a really bad draw, we can beat them. I think they might be matching up better into me, though. I'm going to go this route instead of the Alms Dealer route. I was going to throw one on the board. And then coin into... In fact, maybe I should have Alms coined this guy. Maybe this was too passive. I was going to potentially Arms hope they killed one, and then Arms Necromancer. And I was hoping to burn a resource off them, but... This is fine.
If three rights make a left.
Alright. A different plan again. Hold the coin. This could be a useful coin, honestly. Maybe let me do the combo on turn 7 instead. I guess the one advantage I've got is... They're not going to go above 30 health. They're not going to taunt much. So as long as I get my combo off, I win. I just don't know if they're going to give me time to get to the combo. They can just burn me down from nowhere with Lady S. I need to hold Remorseless as long as I can as well, for when they potentially get their big security board. Alright, 3 corpses, Alms Dealer, Necromancer. I'm not even sure I popped the egg here. Okay, now I'm sure I don't pop the egg. Good. Put a bit of aggression on them. See how they deal with it. Any draw cards, please, in my deck full of draw cards? Excuse me. Oh. Interesting. Come on! What a lousy hand. Well, the reason why I considered dropping Dead Air down one. If you draw like 2 copies of it, it feels so bad. Hope you're enjoying ASMR clicking as well. Please. Okay, fine. Right, I need some value here. You know what? I'm a combo deck. I mean, now that I think about it, it is a deck with no minions. But they can't pull out the old... The guys from the Soul Shards and do whatever they want to do with it. It's not Soul Shards anyway, I can't remember what they're called. So it does screw them over a little bit. The other cards were worthless. See, they couldn't do the Unleashed Spell combo. And also importantly right now, is if we get to summon a Cagehead, I don't know if that deck can do anything again to the Cagehead. I think it's just Despair. Well, they've been lucky, the one, that I haven't pulled out my draw cards, really. What a weird game this has been so far. Right, here we go. There we go. That was it. I think I'm going to hold Construct. Well, actually, they're on 8 health. Yeah, screw it. Keep making them work for it. I'd feel bad now if Cagehead is drawn. No, if Cagehead is drawn, we coin Dead Air and it's lethal. Okay, here's Lady S. Hey, they didn't get a big health total. They've used both their Unleashed Spells. Oh, interesting. That's in their deck. I did say on my ratings that I couldn't give this a 1-star rating, but I knew that a 0-cost spell would be exploited in some way, and I thought this might be one of the exploits. Just as a 0-cost card for Lady S. Anyway, I think I'm willing to do this now. Into this. Into this. We can go for a Taelan next turn for full Despair. Taelan will draw Cagehead. In fact, maybe I should have just played Taelan. Well, killing Lady S was pretty important, as she's their win condition, or the big win condition. I think I Bonelord here as well. Actually, well... yeah, I do. I Bonelord.
This is not what we stood for.
I need minions on the board. And that'll give me my Cagehead, which I can then break with that. Interesting. So we've played three games, is it? Have we played no, we played 4 games. We've played 4 games. I've got the combo of 1 time. But the other 2 of my 3 wins, we didn't need the full thing. In fact, that one, I didn't need it. I will say that I think they drew poorly then, but so did I, so. We'll call it even, hey? Ooh, a priest. I'm enjoying this selection of decks, by the way. Right, Necromancer is a good early card. I don't want Dead Air or Yodeler right now. See you later. Alright, no eggs. And me. But an arms dealer. And this is Control Priest. Control Priest is probably running Dirty Rats, so I probably need to keep as many minions in my hand as I can. In fact, there is a temptation to leave Taelan there as long as is humanly possible, because it's a great target for my minion to be Dirty Ratted. So is Necromancer, in fact.
The citadel stands strong.
Okay. Early love. I don't think we wait for this. 4 or 5 monstrosity with Rush. Unholy Frenzy. That deck is not that minion based, so Unholy Frenzy is not going to be that good. Glacial Advance is intriguing. I think Dark Transformation, though, is probably the most threatening. Like, I need to make them spend resources not efficiently clearing my board. Okay.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
That's fine. That's why I just picked up Dark Transformation.
The more you struggle, the better.
Scourge, also pretty useful. Make them spend some resources. We're closing in on turn 7. And I think I'll Blade Strike you. That could be awkward. They haven't instantly picked it, which makes me think that they didn't get offered it. If they know what I am, they should just pick it, because I think that's too much of a threat for me as well. The other nice thing about this deck, I suppose, it's not exactly got cards you want to steal in it, right? There's nothing super incredible. It's a combo deck, right? I keep saying it's the motto of this episode so far. It's a combo deck. I think we leave the egg in my hand as well if I can. I'm 100% certain they've got a Dirty Rat. At least in the deck. Maybe not in the hand right now. The more minions I can leave in my hand that have got positives for me to be Dirty Ratted, the better. I think now they've got it.
This is not what we
Okay, they got Taelan. That is fine. Okay, we'll Scourge.
job's done.
No Frost Whisperer, please. Not ready for it yet. That is pretty garbage again. And by pretty garbage, I mean really garbage. I guess it's got 3 4s in there, which is, you know, what Priest doesn't like to see. And I don't think they've got another Clean the Scene up yet at 6. So they've got an egg. That's 2 of the 4 things they found. The other annoying thing about playing against Priests is they have silence, so my Death Grip, Foul Egg idea, just to keep me going, isn't going to be as good. Okay. Alright, let's see if they have it. Because if I don't do something proactive, we're going to lose. Oh, good choice, Shadow Ascendant.
The caress of death is not gentle.
I'm actually completely fine with this. It's basically a turn off for them. Also, you've not played a spell yet, buddy. There we go. Just reminding him. I need Cage Head.
This is not what we
I
stood for.
There is a small temptation and oh my god. That is humongous. There's a temptation to have Death Growl this as well to draw 2 combo pieces at the same time. Maybe that would have been the right play. Although I was missing Yodeler, so I suppose it didn't really matter. So that's another one of their options gone. There's one left. One more card they copied from me. I guess they're a bit worried about... Maybe they haven't got a dirty rat. I keep talking about this rat. Oh, they're playing it. Okay, they got it. If they kill it, then... they win. If you don't kill it, you're in trouble. Okay, they don't realize what my deck is, I think. We need space. This has to be lethal, right? I have lethal, right? Spread it to this. Kill this.
Shout it from the mountaintop. It is finished. You win.
I just couldn't get my head around it. The spacing on the board. Oh nice, climbed into plat 5. I'll take that for the end of the season. Much appreciated. I guess the other unfairness about pitting these two decks against one another is that if one of the decks is climbing, the other one's going to have a harder time. Anyway, 4-1 is it? 4-1. 2 more games. And we'll see where we end up after 7. It's going to end positive though. And I'll take that. Right, Coach Bessie? We'll take that. Oh, what a cute little kitty we have next to it. Okay, Necromancer, good early on. Maybe I should keep Acolyte. I keep sending it back to the deck. You know what, let's do this. Alright, I can live with this. Body Bagger into Necromancer into Acolyte. That's a curve. Oh, it's Overload Shaman.
Your eternal torment.
I might coins Plague Strike that. I will coin Plague Strike that. I feel like any minion I put on the board then would have been killed by one of the Shaman spells, so we'll stick it back into the deck. I do have no corpses now, though, which is a little bit of a shame. Float a mana on turn 2. Then again, they didn't do anything on turn 2, so I knew they had a lightning bolt.
The calm before the storm.
Acolyte on 3. Trade it in, maybe, or Acolyte and just run it to the face. Yeah, Acolyte, run it in the face. Because next turn we Construct Quarter and we can get the card draw. If he kills the Acolyte, then fine, so be it. I'll live with it. Or he'll kill the minion and I get the draw anyway. Oh my god. I need Bonelord and we can go. That's an egg. I think I'm going to value a card draw over it. I regret it. Because next turn I can Construct Quarter the egg anyway. And I say all we need is a Bonelord. I do need... I guess we could put Bonelord out on 7 and then Cage at 8 and we're fine. So that's the earliest I can actually do the combo. Only if I have a way to kill it though on 7, because then I can't use the blue-green rune, Dead Air. Well, I will admit I'm not super spooked right now. We might as well trade that. You're not an undead, so I shouldn't trade you. If you're gonna mill me, then do it. Coward. If we don't get Bonelord, we'll just win the other way. Yeah, Bonelord. The other way being I'll spread Cagehead to everyone. Like a fucking virus. And then just blow them up. No one runs Starfish anymore. Right? No one runs Starfish. Sweet. Acolyte went on first so that it died first. Therefore I didn't draw all the cards in the game. Hello again. I don't think I need Tour Guide. This is probably a deck that I'm going to combo wombo. I said that last time though and then nearly was punished, so maybe I don't make the same mistake again. Alright, in this household, we don't make the same mistake twice. Death Growl. It's in my deck, so... let's do it.
One more death can't hurt.
I'm just wondering what I can do with a 0-mana Death Growl instead of a 1-mana. Anything more cheaty I can do? I guess I can Dead Air it now. Yeah, that's my new lethal. If I have 2 minions on the board and cage heads. And I can do that. Sorry, Death Grip. No, actually I can't do that easily. I need 1 more mana. 1 more mana cheat. I guess I use Torgain and keep my button permanently undone. And then I'll have... I'd have 24 rush damage. And by rush, I mean charge. 25 if you include the Beanie Boy. And then he would die and generate another minion. It'd probably be enough for lethal. Are we going to get a freebie here as well in the competition? Aggro Deathrattle Death Knight's not going to like that. Alright, there's a little bit too much growling going on now. 3, 6, 7. Oh, he's back. Okay, we have the combo.
Lend me your bones.
I'm just toying with killing Acolyte. I don't need any more card draw anymore. Actually, I have no way to kill the Bonelord now. Oh, it doesn't matter. I forgot I needed Construct Quarter for that. Meh. Just run him down. That's a shame. Actually, just 1 second, sorry. Oh. I will play it out. I've just realised I need to go and feed my cats, but we'll play this game. They can wait a little bit of time. You know what? This will be a good segue instead. Rather than ending one game before the end for YouTube. We'll finish this off and then cat food time. I'm going to keep Acolyte again. Let's try use Acolyte to give him some early card draw. That is not the hand I'm looking for against Paladin. Arms Dealer makes it a little bit more palatable. My co-host is going crazy. She's like, where is my food? I know what time it is, father. Feed me. What is this opening? Okay, they're doing a little bit of dancing.
One more death can't hurt.
Oh, it's Kangor.
your bones.
Should I should dead air here. I draw a card. I draw 2 cards.
That one needs more time.
I did lose the 1 attack here. But my hand was so excremental, I had to do something. Oh, they're just going to make me overdraw, I guess. Or try to.
Reporting for duty.
Sweet. Good luck to you, opponent. Now, I just thought as soon as I place Taelan, I do have the 2 expensive combos, so I don't know what Taelan is going to find for me. Is it a minion? Yes. What is my highest cost minion now? Is it Yodeler?
What a delightful party.
It is Yodeler. Right, we don't really want to kill that right now. If we can avoid it.
Me have that for you.
Here for the tour?
Lend me your bones.
Because it's going to have some really nasty stuff in it, and I can't deal with it particularly easily. I possibly should have Bonelorded then and start the combo wombo. Because I don't think they run silent, so there's no way for them to kill that. And that's one of the worst things they could have got from it, for me. For them, it's pretty good. Oh well. Okay. I have no idea, but I'll take it. Well, what a rotten way to end the episode. 6-1, great success, but one of them was a lever, one of them was just a giver-upper. Oh well. Well, YouTube, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe, it helps me out. And wish aggro Deathrattle Death Knight the best of luck, because he has to go 7-0 to win the matchup, the fight of the century. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.